Hi guys, I am back in the car. We seem to be starting a lot of videos in the car. Well, the last one. But we're just taking the kids to the park. We're going to take their bike and scooter. Well, it's Reina's old bike. Reina's a little bit big for it now, but she can still ride it. But Hannah is now starting to ride it and she's just so excited. So yeah, I still need to come back and make dinner, but we just thought let's just take the kids out for a bit. What time is it now? I don't even know, but it's late afternoon now, so yeah, we're gonna head over there. The weather's kind of mild, a little bit cold, but I'm sure they will warm up, so we'll see you when we get to the park. Here we go, we've made it, and Hannah's already on the bike, and she's actually pretty good at it. We are going downhill a little bit, so she's going a little bit fast, but do you know something? I'm not a fan of any season apart from summer, but there's one thing I love about autumn, and it's honestly just the leaves. The colour of the trees, it's just so nice. Like, look at this, it looks so pretty, and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I like about autumn. I'm not really a fan of the cold. You probably do know that by now because I whinge about it so much, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Here's Reina on her scooter. I think Hannah's going super fast, a bit too fast, and her dad can't catch up. This park honestly looks so nice. It just looks so pretty with all of the trees. There's actually a lot of people out today. Am I the only one that doesn't get out the house when it's a little bit cold? I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of people out today. And one other thing is I'm actually going to be working at a new place soon. So I'm no longer working with the company that I was. I actually just finished. My last day was yesterday. So I'm actually going to be making the most of the morning walks that I really used to love doing all the time. I'm going to start doing them again after the school run. Once I've dropped the kids off, I'm actually going to come and walk in this park because I actually miss those walks. And I know I've got that walking pad at home, but honestly it's not as fun as it is to be outdoors in the fresh air. And I feel like walking is just so much nicer when it's actually cold. So that's another thing I like about the cold. You're doing it so cool, show me. Go on then. Go on. Good job. Good girl, Hannah. Also, I guess we're going to be testing out this camera and its stabilization, because I'm walking pretty fast right now and I've not really walked with it. Not fast anyway, and I am walking really fast right now, so let me know if the stabilization is good. I'm just holding the football, as you do, because my husband's staying right next to Hannah, just in case she kind of goes too fast and goes flying off the bike. But yeah, I think it's actually really nice. The weather's so nice and perfect for this. Look at this tree, it's honestly so beautiful, so nice. I just love the colours. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. We do have a helicopter hovering. Can you see? Wow, look at this.
Look where you're going, okay? Look, Mama's there. Go around. Go. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle.
How you ride it? Good job. Try and stay straight, okay? In the middle. Good job. Oh. Well, good job. You didn't fall off. You was about to. Didn't you?
It was right fun.
It was right fun. Raina looks like a baby now on this bike. Oh my god, you look so big for it now. So you know, this bike has literally been sat in our garage for a couple of years and she's grown so much. Don't bump into each other. Look at this tree. I'm honestly obsessed with these trees. This one is probably the most beautiful one that I've actually seen today. The colour is stunning. Such a nice little background. Look at that. I think we're actually going to leave this little park and go a bit further up because it is quite hilly. So Karina's rolling backwards and Hannah can't quite go up the hill. So I think we're going to go where it's a little bit more flat. And then this should find it a little bit easier.
Go on, put your feet on. Push. Step on the brake. Stay in the middle. Where are you going? Stay in the middle.
Right, so we're just heading over to the lake, the same lake that me and Hannah sit in. Normally after school. Aren't we, Hannah? Are you going to ride your bike up there? Don't come on the grass and you won't be able to get back off. This lake is honestly so peaceful. It's always so nice. It's not really ever that busy, unless it's obviously a scorching hot day, then everyone likes to sit on the benches around it. But yeah, you can come and watch the ducks. A lot of people like to go fishing here as well. I think there's some over there actually fishing at the moment. We've actually seen a couple of people catch fish, and they're actually quite big, and I actually didn't think there'd be big fish in this little lake, but there is. But yeah, lots of little ducks and the nicest scenery around the lake. It just looks so pretty. And yeah, this is normally where me and Hannah sit, like literally always after school. This is like our little local area, and it's so nice to have a lake here because, I mean, it's nice having parks and things like that, but it's just extra nice having a lake because it's just nice to come here, sit, relax, have a walk around, and the kids love it because of the ducks, so kind of like a win-win. I think Hannah's going a bit too fast for her dad's liking. She almost went flying a minute ago. We're trying to teach her to press the brake, especially when we're going downhill, but I think she just forgets, or she just taps it a little bit too less. I don't know. But yeah, still walking. I think we're going to do one more lap just around the lake. Then I think we're going to call it a day because I still need to go home and make dinner. And yeah, so I think one more lap should be good. Plus it's going to get dark within like 0.25 seconds because we're in England. We're home now and I'm just about to make some of those ginger shots, you know, the little gut shots, whatever they are, health benefit shots, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to be making some now. I did make some the other day, but we've still got loads of the bits left over. So I've just got my Ninja blender here. So you're going to need fresh ginger juice of your choice. I'm using apple juice. You can use orange juice as well, but I find that apple juice just tastes so much nicer. and then you're going to need a lemon. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut up some of this ginger. So I'm going to use around this much ginger. So the ginger goes in. Then we're going to add some apple juice, as much or as little as you want. Obviously, the more apple juice you're going to add, the less strong it's going to be. So I've added around 400 mils. I might add more later. And then for the lemon, you just want to squeeze in the lemon. You can use a full one if you want. I'm just going to use half. That should be more than enough. And that's literally it. And now we're just going to blend this all together. And then I'll show you what I do next. Right, that is all nicely blended. So the next thing you're going to need is a sieve. So I've got a really mini one or a really big one. So I'm going to use the big one today just because it's a lot quicker. And I'm just going to sieve everything into this measuring jug. Because I did say the last time that ginger leaves like a stringy sort of, I don't know what to call it, but it's quite stringy what it leaves behind, and it's not nice to have that in the drink. Especially when it goes into your mouth, and then I kind of just press it all to get all that goodness out. And this is what I meant, that's what it leaves behind, so you don't really want that in your drink. And then this is your ginger drink all done. So I'm going to actually taste it just to check that it's not too strong for the kids and if I need to add any more apple juice. So I'm going to add the teeny tiniest bit of apple juice and give that a quick mix, and I think that should be fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna pour a little bit more in for myself. You actually don't need a lot, you just need a little bit. It's got all the goodness in there. So if you've never made it at home, then just try it, because it's so easy and you can make a huge batch and you can just drink it every day, especially in the colder months. Right, I just made dinner, so here are my scalloped potatoes. Oh, they just smell amazing. I can't believe I've not made them for so long, but I have just chopped up some fresh chives on the top. So I'm just going to serve up everyone else's as normal, because everyone's super hungry, and then I'll show you my plate. But I will give you a close-up of these because they just look stunning. So here is my dinner for tonight. So we've got the potatoes here. How good do they look? Then I've got the chicken here, and then just a little bit of veg on the side. So yeah, this is dinner. I'm really excited to eat this. Honestly, it smells really good. It did take a while to make though, but I think anything does if you kind of follow a recipe. So the recipe for these potatoes are actually on my channel. So if you want to make these, then you can check out the video. I'll link it down below for you guys if you want to make it. Honestly, it's so worth it. They are so creamy and cheesy and delicious, and I feel like the chives just add so much flavour at the end. So yeah, this is dinner. Right, I'm about to have a quick kitchen cupboard clear out. And honestly, the clocks went back last night, so we got an extra hour in bed. And tell me how it is only 10:46 a.m. I feel like I've been awake for the whole day. I feel like it should be late afternoon right now, but it's so early and I've done so much already. I've literally cleaned upstairs, bathed the kids, got ready myself, sorted all the beds out, done 2 loads of washing, cleaned the kitchen, had breakfast, had lunch, and I'm sure I've done more than that as well. It's not even 11 o'clock yet, which is mad. But anyway, I'm going to be clearing out my kitchen cupboards today because I feel like I have got so much crap in them and I just keep adding to it. Yeah, so I feel like I keep adding to my cupboards, but there's just stuff in the back that I've not really looked at for a while. So in this cupboard, I normally have like jars and sort of like beans, peas, all that kind of stuff. So I've also got some medicines, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check everything, make sure everything is in date. Anything that needs chucking out, we're just going to get rid of it and kind of declutter them at the same time. So we've obviously got the kids' medicines, we've got like a tiny bit of olive oil left. More medicine for the kids, we've got some Piriton. I need to check the date on this, so 2026, that's fine. Got some ghee, because we've stopped using like oils, you know, like sunflower oils and stuff. We've got some jalapenos, these should be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. And we've got this. This is like a cough medicine. And I don't know when we got this. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that because I actually can't remember when I got that. Then we've got more Calpol. Honestly, you can never have too much Calpol in the house. What's the expiry? 2027. We've got ibuprofen, expires October 2024, so that's for bin. Then we've got another Piriton, 2026. More Calpol, but literally nothing. And this is what I mean, there's just stuff in there that does not need to be there. Oh my god, we've got so much medicine. 2025, that's fine. And then what are these? Oh wow, this is how you know I don't clear out these cupboards often. These I got when Hannah was still a baby. They are the Well Baby vitamin D drops. And this one's almost gone and this one's like, there's about a quarter left. Yeah, they expired in 2023. So they are definitely for the bin. Then we've got, oh, this hasn't even been open, has it? Alright, so we've got some jerk, dip marinade and drizzle, and it's never been opened. So do you know, some bottles I actually can't, oh here it is, June 2023, and it's not even been opened, so that's going in the bin. Taco beans, I know they're fine, I just bought them this week. We've got some red kidney beans. 2026, we've got chickpeas. 2027, 2026, we've got some green giant, sweet corn, what's the date? 2027, that's fine. More sweet corn, this is 2027. Rice pudding, by the way, some of these jars I didn't buy, my family just comes over and decides to bring me any extras. And that's out of date, so that's going in the bin. July this year, 2026. And then I've got new potatoes. I never use these. I think I got these because I saw like an air fryer baby potato, well, new potato recipe on TikTok, and I've never used them. And then I've got some vinegar that needs to go in the bin. And then that is everything pretty much for the top shelf. I have got some baked beans here, and then look what I've just done, guys. Made a bigger mess than I started with. So I had this on the bottom shelf because if you live in an Asian household, then you know we have chapati flour, which I've got none of, but there was some in the little tub and now it's all gone, so I need to clean that up. Right, that's so much better, and I'm going to be using this. This is what I use for my tins. It's just easy to see what's at the back, so let's change it up a little bit. I've always had the medicine on the left-hand side. Not that it makes a difference, but I feel like because I've cleaned it, I feel like mixing it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna restock the shelves again with all of my tins. Right, onto the second one. So this one's literally got things just thrown in there. So this has got any Tupperware tubs, it's got cake tins, cupcake tins, baking tins, cups, shaker bottles, all that kind of stuff. So I am just gonna get everything out. I feel like with Tupperware boxes, they annoy me so much because they are all so different. But honestly, I can't get rid of them because I always store things in the fridge and I need them. So here's my chopper that I rave about, it's so good. And then obviously we've got so many cake tins. So we've got this, two cupcake ones. This is actually for the air fryer. I don't really use it as often as I should. This is a rotisserie basket for the high sapienti air fryer oven that I have never used before. So I don't even think I'm gonna keep that. Then I've got my silicone cupcake tins. This that I don't even have the tub to anymore, so that can go in the bin. Then we've got a little baking tray tin. Ice cube maker, another cake tin, another ice cube maker, a random lid, more air fryer accessories, and then these two that I don't use. So that's the bottom shelf, but I think I'm just going to take everything out. So we've got some spare Ninja blender cups. We have a shaker bottle, Marina's water bottle. We've got some plastic cups, more cups. We've got a hand blender. What's this? Oh, this is like the air fryer accessory kit. That's got like more accessories in there. And to be honest with you, these are very handy. Even though they, if you've used these before, they get super hot, so they're not that great. But I'll keep them aside. And then I've got some air fryer liners, which I'm actually gonna keep out and start using. Apart from that, I'm not gonna have these anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'm just thinking, do I need these as well or not? Because I don't. Right, let's do something. If I've not used something in the last 6 months or so, we're gonna get rid. That's what we're gonna go with. That's the only way I'm gonna end up actually clearing this out. Otherwise, everything will just end up back in the cupboards. We've got the Ninja lids. Then we've got my hand mixer. I use it all the time. And I've got this chopper as well. Guys, do you remember going very viral? But I got it way before it started going viral. This one is obviously a smaller one, but the one that's on TikTok shop, I think it's green. But this is also really good, so I'm gonna keep that. It's good for like chopping, if you want to make a salad or something, like your cucumber, tomatoes, things like that. Then we've got this old like coffee cup. I'm not going to bin that just because it is my husband's and he might want to keep it. We've got a bottle that we no longer use, so I can go. We've got a vase but no flowers. Then this is another one that I'm just going to get rid of. Another vase, another little Sistema little lid. And then we've got a toasty maker. So I am just gonna quickly wipe this down as well. So let's wipe this down. Right, now let's try and put everything back in some sort of order and not a huge mess. So I think, by the way, the first one I cleaned, the bottom shelf is pretty much empty now, so I could put any extras in there if I really wanted to. So I think I'm gonna do, I think my vases, I might put them in the other one just because it's not really something I use all the time. Right, so toasty maker is gonna go back in there. Then we've got the hand blender. Yeah. This is my hand blender. Let's put all the... Let's put these here. I don't even have the actual Tupperware for this, so it's just a spare box. Same goes for that one. Cake tins and all that. Let's put do that, and then what's this? Oh, I've got the chopper as well. Put them at the back with any extra bits in. So this can go there. Chopper can go here. Yep. And then Tupperware spoons. I'm just going to put these at the front because I use them a lot, and then any spare cups and things like that can go. And that's literally everything, and already there's so much space, so I'm really happy with that. Oh, got this one, but I'm going to bin this. We don't need that. And then my vases are actually going to go into this one here. I am actually going to skip a few because I feel like some of them are so bad that I'll be here all morning, so we're just going to move over. Right, we're doing this one now, and this one is literally my pots, pans, and again a lot of extra bits. So this is going because I feel like this is a little bit ruined now. So I've got this I no longer use, and literally look at that, it's ready to fall off. So let's bin that. I've got this awful, like, it's like for pizzas, so I'm going to bin that. This is really good for like putting over your pot, so nothing's splashing around. I've got my Ninja, you know, ice cream tub things. I've got this, which I got a while ago in Aldi, and to be honest, everything sticks to it and it looks awful, so I'm actually going to get rid of this as well. So down here I've actually got the pots that I do use. This huge one, yes, I don't use it, but if we have a whole army come in, then obviously this is really handy to have. So we're going to keep that. So I've got my Ninja blender. I'm actually going to put this down there. This is the milk frother, so I'm going to keep that. Then I've got a little loaf tin. I'm actually going to move this to the drawer that we just did because it makes sense. Then I've got like little cake tins. Do you guys remember when I was doing my Ninja air fryer recipes and I was making cakes in these little tins? So these are actually fine. I'm just going to, again, I'm just going to move like baking bits to that drawer as well. Then I've just got Pyrex dishes, so I'm going to be keeping them because there's nothing wrong with them. Another little mini cake tin, and then I've got like my little chopping board on this side, and then I've just got some more like little pans. Ugh, don't drop it. Right, so what are we putting back? So I'm going to be putting my Pyrex dishes can go there. With my chopping board, I'm still going to keep them on the edge because I feel like it just works there. These ones we don't use often, so I just kind of shove these at the back. They can go there. Then I feel like I've got space to put these up here now. So they can just go there. And go there. Oh, and then I've got a little measuring cup, and then I've got a little orange squeezy thing like that. So I guess they can just go there. And we've got one more little dish, so I'm just gonna put that there. And that is it. And I've saved so much room now that I've taken out all the extra bits. So I'm just gonna put these all where like the cake tins are. So now all of that is literally for the bin, and I've freed up so much space in my cupboards. I'm just about to have a few of these fruit pastels, but now look at this. So much space now in this one. It just looks so much better. Then same with that one. So much more room and it's so organised. And then obviously the one that we just cleaned. Oh, where's my key? So basically I've got, oh, here it is. So when Hannah was younger, she was constantly trying to get in all of the cupboards in the kitchen, and I bought something off Amazon. It's like a key. So basically the cupboards lock. So this won't open just like that. So you need one of these, which is like your key. And basically what you do is, so you hold this and you'd hold it where I've attached like one of these, and it unlocks it, which I think I need to start removing because sometimes I can't find this thing, and honestly, I go crazy looking for it. But they do have two in a box, so I do have another one here, which I burnt badly a long time ago because it's magnetic. It stuck to one of my pans while I was actually cooking, so that one is ruined. However, it still works, so I've got it as a spare. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to clear those three main cupboards out because they were the messiest. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a few of these now, and then I need to take all that out to the bin, and then that's literally one more job that I've ticked off my to-do list. I'm just taking some fish out to defrost because that's probably what I'm gonna be making for dinner. Oh, where am I going? And then I've just got to put a load of washing away now that's just been dried. So I've done 2 loads of washing that's now dried. So I'm just going to be going and putting it all away, and that's pretty much it. I think I've done everything that I've needed to do today in terms of like cleaning. Obviously I'll make dinner later, but the last thing I need to do is put these washed and dried clothes away, because the worst thing that I always do is I do a load of washing, 1 to 2 washes a day, and then it all just sits for me to make time for me to put them away basically, and it all just adds up and there's always so much to put away. So I'm making it a habit now. As soon as it's done, the dryer's done, I go and put everything away, because it's so much easier to do it this way, where it all piles up. Honestly, it takes me about an hour to put it all away, and I hate folding clothes. It's probably my worst chore that I have to do. But yeah, I am just gonna do that. By then, in about an hour, I think my husband will be home. He's gonna want some lunch and all that, and then I think we're just gonna relax and yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. Raina is actually back to school tomorrow, so it's going to be back to routine. I think I mentioned it earlier on in this video. Hannah goes back on Tuesday. I wish it was tomorrow, but she's actually with me. But I'm not working now, so I feel like it's not going to be too bad because I don't need to keep telling her off. So yeah, maybe me and Hannah can have a bit of a day to ourselves. But yeah, I'm going to be closing off this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I know I didn't do much. It was just yesterday when we went to the park, and then I did come home and cook that dinner. By the way, that dinner was so delicious. Guys, if you haven't had the scalloped potatoes, you need to make them because they are just so creamy and cheesy and delicious. Everybody loved them and they were gone. That whole tray that I made was gone. Only I think a small portion was left over, but then that went in my husband's lunchbox for today. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed just spending a couple of days with me. And I'll see you all really soon in my next video. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.